By the end of this season, we're going to be very familiar with Newcastle United as we've got 4 games against them in the next month and a half. And today is the first of those 4 games. It's the Carabao Cup Semi Final first leg, plus a league game against West Ham, plus we've sold another player. Welcome to episode 8 of Bottoms Up. Leave a like on the video, folks. Subscribe to the channel, all that sort of good stuff. The player we sold is Rafael. Won't be a surprise. I mentioned it in the last episode. Real Madrid came in £25.5 million up front, going up to £33 million after add-ons. Like I said in the last episode, he was a pretty useful player, but we're in a bit of a financial crisis, so I'm deciding to sell some players now before I'm forced into doing it by the club. If we have a look at the finances, overall balance, we're 149.1 million in the red, which is a massive improvement from the 205 million, I think it was, that was in the red at the beginning of last episode. Our transfer budget has also gone up to 67.3 million, and we've got even more wage budget to spend. We've got around £300,000 in the wage budget, but my aim between now and the start of next season is to get this wage budget down while still making sure we've got a top quality squad. And talking of a top quality squad, we've only played 2 games off camera, and you was here for the games against Ipswich and Leeds, 7-2 and 3-0. I mean, 12 goals in an episode is pretty cool, isn't it? We then went on and played Nottingham Forest, 5-0 win away from home in the Premier League. This was such a strange game because for the first 42 minutes, we looked quite ordinary. Alistair Bruce gave us the lead with Caldoin getting on the assist sheet, but then Caldoin went off injured. Then they got Parker sent off because he absolutely hacked down Ethan Nwaneri, who was playing out wide on the right-hand side. As you can see, we've got quite a rotated team for this game. Restes, Nwaneri and Schmetz are probably the only players in this team that would normally be in our starting 11, or at least potentially be in a starting 11. We had Parisi left back, Durin right back, Diamande and Kayunda in the middle, Giardini and Gonzalez in midfield, with Bruce and Nwaneri out wide, Havertz in behind Schmetz. But then Schmetz got a goal from a Havertz assist on 43 minutes to make it 2-0, and then the game was pretty much over at half-time when Havertz got on the score sheet himself with Nwaneri getting an assist. And then the second half, Pitaka from a Parisi assist. Not often you see one full-back assisting another full-back, but it was basically Parisi got it out here, cut very much inside. A little layoff to the oncoming Pitaka, and then he put it in the back of the net. He obviously came on for Durin when he got injured. And then Giardini scoring a beautiful... in fact, let's watch the goals, because Giardini's goal was absolutely beautiful. It's from a set piece. And this is clearly something that's been worked on in the background. We've got to get through the other 4 goals first, but they're all decent goals. There's the first one there from Bruce. Then we've got the next one is Havertz. Beautiful ball through to Schmetz. Lovely goal from him. Referee, as you can see, did put his finger in his ear. Nwaneri out wide. Crossed it back. Havertz, simple tapping really for him. Laid it on a plate for him. Here's the one from Parisi, cutting inside. And then just a little layoff there for Pitaka with a delightful finish. Here's the goal of the game, though. Bruce with the free kick to Perez. First ball through to Giardini. First, literally 3 touches, 1 per player. That was a delightful goal. Really enjoyed that. Then we played Huddersfield in the FA Cup 3rd round. And again, it's another home game, or this was a home game. We dominated the game. Again, we played with a much rotation. Because Durin couldn't play, we brought in Palau, and he got on the score sheet. You know, had a really good game, 7.9. But other than that, basically, it was the same team that started the previous game. In this one, Ethan Nwaneri assisted Palau, assisted Havertz, and then got 2 goals himself. After he got the Havertz assist, I was sitting here thinking, Ethan, all I need from you now is a goal. Please just get a goal. And he didn't disappoint. Got 2 goals, an average rating of 10. The boy looks on fire. Right, we move into today's games, and we've got West Ham, first of all, at home in the league. West Ham are 9th in the league. They've got no injury problems either, so they are doing very well this season. But in terms of our team, we've got Restes in goal, Calvo left back, Pataka right back, Escalada and Saliba in the middle, Zaire, Emery and Silva in midfield, Van Persie and Saka out wide with Mahara in behind Schmetz. I am feeling a little bit guilty that we haven't, and we're going to bring Nwaneri in. I was feeling guilty we didn't have him starting after his 2 goals and 2 assists in the previous game. But yeah, we are going to play him. Schmetz gets dropped to the bench. Let's get into the game. 9th place, West Ham. We are 13 points clear at the top of the table. I think that's the position we was in after the last game as well. We have actually only played 1 league game. But West Ham usually are a challenge. They've got some good players in this squad as well. Here's Mahara with the free kick. West Ham clear their lines, but Pataka picks up the loose ball and is running down the left-hand side. Very different in him running down the left rather than the right. Gets it to Nwaneri. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. That is going to be a penalty. Finger in the ear as well. VAR will look at it, but that is absolutely going to be a penalty. And there it is. It will be Bukayo Saka, I'd imagine, will step up to take it. He is a regular penalty taker. Bukayo Saka from the spot. Oh, it's been saved from the goalkeeper. Saka has missed the penalty. Usually Mr. Reliable. Right, Saka with the corner. Gets the ball in. Saliba gives it back to Saka. He gives it back to Saliba. Calvo, Silva. Tries finding Saka. Comes out to Saliba, to Zaire Emery. And the highlight ends up coming to nothing. But Saka missed penalty on 6 minutes. You always wonder if it's going to be one of those days when you miss a penalty. That's a shame because he's got such a good record from the spot. Oh, and Kenta Mahara's injured. Oh, this day's getting worse and worse. Right, we'll swap them 2 over. Schmetz effectively comes on for Mahara. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, I've paused the game, haven't I? There you go. I'm in disarray at the moment. We've had Saka miss a penalty. Mahara's gone off injured. And I hope that's not a big injury because that could be damaging. West Ham with the highlight at the moment. They picked up the second ball here. They're playing it around. Will we win the ball back? No, Nwaneri's got it. He's got Schmetz with him. Oh, they couldn't quite release anybody. But here's Van Persie. Zaire Emery. What we do want is we want that Pataka cross from the right for Van Persie to head in at the back post. Oh, but that'll do. Ethan Nwaneri, 18th goal of the season. Van Persie with the assist. We don't mind who scores them really, but I must admit that Pataka cross for Van Persie to head in, that is one of my favourite goals that we score. But Nwaneri continuing to score after getting 2 in the last game. This is what I wanted from him. I wanted him to get that goal just so he could get the feeling of scoring a goal again. But yeah, Saka missed penalty, Mahara injury. I don't know what his injury is. We'll have a look at it at half time. Pataka with the throw to Saka, back to Pataka. Cross into the box. Oh, and it's happened. I said that's a goal I wanted. Pataka with the cross. Van Persie at the back post with the headed goal. And we are 2-0 up against West Ham, approaching half time. Is there time for a third? Pataka with the throw in again. Gives it to Nwaneri. Crosses Zaire Emery. Here's Van Persie. Van Persie with his 10th goal of the season. It's 3-0 against West Ham United. We are so good. We really are. I'll say it every episode about we're good and about how much I'm enjoying it. And that's going to be a red card. That was a straight red as well for Anton Guy. In the 2nd minute of injury time at the end of the first half, West Ham are 3-0 down. They could have been 4-0 if we'd scored their penalty. Let's have a look at Mahara's injury a minute. What's it say? Potential hand injury. Okay, so it shouldn't be too much because even if he's got a broken hand, it shouldn't be enough to keep him out of the game or out of the squad for too long. A bit of a concern is that to go off. Can we just bandage it up and tell him to get on with it? I mean, Bukayo Saka's on a 6 rating. We're 3-0 up and Bukayo Saka's on a 6. Right, we have a corner. Saka could get an assist here. And he does. Nick Jonas Schmetz with the goal. He's put it in with his head. Saka gets the assist. His rating will bump up now as a result. He's on a 6.4, I think. Here's Pataka with the throw to Saka. Zaire Emery to Pataka. Oh, there's that ball again. The Pataka Van Persie combination. They're spoiling me. I said I wanted it. It's like it's my birthday and Christmas all come at once. They're absolutely spoiling me. 3 goals from Van Persie today. 2 of them coming from a Pataka cross. Right, here's Saka with our next corner. Rolls it to Nwaneri. 19th goal of the season for Nwaneri. And we are slaughtering West Ham. There's only 63 minutes on the clock and it's 6-0 already. Nwaneri is second of the game. Right, let's make some substitutions. We've got an FA Cup game coming up. So, I mean, Nwaneri is probably not going to be happy that I'm taking him off when he's on a hat-trick. But I think we need to just... I don't think I can take Saka off there. Who have I got that can come on? No, I haven't. I've just got midfielders and defenders now. Okay, so I think Thiago Silva can come off for Gonzalez. We're making 3 changes in one go there. I just don't want any of our attacking players to get injured because they are just on form at the moment. We are... If we don't win this Premier League, I will be gobsmacked because... Well, we bring on Palau for Pataka. He's had a really good game, but he can come off now. I mean, we are just rampant in this league right now. We really are. I was able to look at Mahara's dynamics between... Oh, there's another goal. Nick Jonas-Smets, 9th goal of the season. Yeah, I was looking at Mahara's dynamics and apparently he doesn't connect with Calvo. I mean, it's quite odd because he doesn't really need to. It's not like he plays on the left-hand side with him. But they've also been teammates at Crystal Palace for a season, so I don't know why they don't get on. Kai Havertz with a goal as well. It's 8-0. I mean, West Ham are 9th in the table. They're not a bad team. This isn't like beating Ipswich or Leeds or Huddersfield. It's 8. I'm just hoping we're not using all their goals up here and we end up not scoring against Newcastle. But we're going to get another one. It's 9. The referee's surely he's going to disallow this one. And I'm actually starting to feel sorry for West Ham. I reckon he will disallow because we've already got 8 goals on the board and he hasn't got his name in the lights yet. There you go, disallowed. Well, it's a shame for whoever scored it, Bruce. But an 8-0 win against West Ham United at the Emirates. 17 shots on target. They didn't have a single one. An XG of 4.11. I mean, they actually had more possession than us, but 9 corners. We just look so good. So there's a Premier League table. We are now 16 points clear. I'm pretty sure other teams have still got... I mean, Man United and Tottenham have still got to play. So at the moment, we're 16 points clear. I'll show you where we are in the table before the game against Newcastle. But yeah, let's get to play Newcastle. Well, I'm a bit confused because Kenta Mahara went off in the last game with a hand injury. Actually went off early in the game as well. Looking at his injury history, the last injury he had was the 2nd of December. We're now in the 11th of January. His hand injury is not registered here. It's not registered in the news items either. It didn't say that he's going to be out for 1 day or 10 weeks or whatever. So I'm absolutely no idea what's happened to Kenta Mahara's injury. It seems like it's a phantom injury that never happened. What I do want to say, though, is this guy, this guy, he is amazing. All of his attributes are going up in the right direction. His physicals are incredible. His mentals are great. His technicals are really good. He's 5 stars. He's my best player in FM24. He really is. And like you look at him this season, for example, we paid 96 million release clause to get him from Crystal Palace. I bought him at Crystal Palace for 5.25 million. He had 2 really good seasons, but this season with better players around him as well. In all competitions, he's 23 appearances, and they're all starts, so none of them are subs appearances. 15 goals, 15 assists, and 7 player of the match awards at an average rating of 8. I mean, you don't get much better than that. If we look at our home screen, he's a highest average rating player. He did have the most assists, but Bukayo Saka's obviously just overtaken him on that. Most player of the match awards. And what I also want to show, I don't know if we can see it here, but World Player of the Year, he came 3rd in that. Yeah, there you go. So you got Endrick 1st, Vinicius Junior 2nd, and then Kenta Mahara in third. The fact that he's finished third behind them two is no shame. He's never won the award. Bukayo Saka did win it all the way down here in 2025. But I don't think he's that far away from winning the Player of the Year award. I mean, his average rating is better than Endrick's. So you could argue maybe he had a better season. But I mean, Endrick was 33 goals and 24 assists. Vinicius Jr. was 28 goals and 14 assists. So that's what, 42 goal involvements. Kenta had 43 goal involvements at 7.48. I would say he probably should have been second. But yeah, in all the saves I've done, I mean, in the Averley save, the Road to Glory save we've got, and this Bottoms Up series, Kenta Mahara is by far and away the best player I've ever had. We had an amazing 8-0 win against West Ham earlier on in the episode. And I just want to show you this table because we're top of the table by 13 points from Tottenham and Manchester United, 16 ahead of Manchester City. But we've got 74 goals scored this season. The nearest ones to us is Manchester United on 58. We've only conceded 10 goals as well. The nearest to us is Tottenham on 15. We've got a goal difference of 6. This is after just 21 games. 20 wins, 1 draw. That draw being against Manchester City away from home. We have just been so dominant in that first half of the season. If we can maintain that in the second half of the season, we're going to be on for surely a record-breaking amount of points. I mean, we're just so good. We can't get too complacent though. We have got Newcastle in the semi-final first leg of the Carabao Cup, and I just want to win everything. I want to win as much as we possibly can. I did consider rotating players, but then decided not to. So the team we're going to go out with is Restes in goal, Calvo left back, Pataka right back, Escalada and Saliba in the middle, with Zaire Emery and Silva in the midfield, Van Persie and Saka out wide with Mahara in behind Nwaneri. Let's play the game. Newcastle, again, I mean, they're a good team. You know, we can't take them lightly. As much as I'm sitting here saying about how good we are, Newcastle United are very, very competent. They're a very good team. And we'll have a look at their team when it shows up on here in a moment. But Martinez in goal, Makoku in the team, Renato, Martinez, I mean, Badiashile I think was in there as well. They've got a good team. And we will have to be at our best to beat them. I don't know who's in the other semi-final, but Mahara with the corner. Oh, it's a good save from their keeper. And Saka's blasted it over the bar. So it's still 0-0, but the start of this match has been all us these opening 8-9 minutes. And that's a penalty. I'm not going to change it. The temptation there was to change it, and because Saka missed his last one, and he missed it then when the game was at 0-0 as well. The penalty has been awarded. Saka will step up again with the game at 0-0. Come on, Bukayo. And he's put it in. Never doubt our legendary winger, Bukayo Saka, getting on the score sheet, giving us a 1-0 lead in the home leg. There is obviously still a second leg to come at St James's Park. But if we can win this game by a nice margin, then it will pretty much make the away leg a formality, you would have thought. Mahara, I'm sure he's at the woodwork there. Oh, and Calvo drilling it low. Their keeper's keeping them in this first half at the moment, or in this match. Saka with the corner, puts it in. It's cleared as far as Mahara, puts it back in again. They could break, but no, the highlight stops. But then it restarts again with us. Here's Van Persie. Gets across into the box, but it's cleared. Pataka, I don't know if that hit the woodwork, if it was a save, but Van Persie then hit it back. I mean, their goalkeeper's having a blinder. How he's only on a 6.8, I don't know. We've hit the woodwork 3 times in this match in like the space of 25 minutes. We have been all over them. They've only just had their first shot at goal, and that weren't even on target. They have the ball on this highlight now, though. We win it back in the middle of the park. Here's Mahara to Van Persie. Oh, what was Van Persie doing with it there? I think he got confused with his teammate. Right, Saliba now. We restart the attack. Zaire Emery back to Escalada. Zaire out to Calvo. Escalada does love having a touch of the ball, doesn't he? Popov intercepts the cross. Getting a bit careless at them. Oh, it's through. Nwaneri scores his 20th goal of the season. I was just saying it was getting a bit careless, and I meant from both teams. We were giving it away, they were giving it away, and then a careless back pass from them that Nwaneri jumped on. Here's Pataka. He's been... What? Oh, hang on. Is this another penalty? It's a penalty review. I didn't actually see anything happen there, to be fair. It is a penalty. So Bukayo Saka steps up again. He wants the penalty. Can he score a second? No. Oh, my word. That's 2 penalties in 2 games he's missed. Do I take him off penalties? I mean, luckily it's potentially not going to cost us in this game. But he's had 3 penalties in the last 2 games and he's missed 2 of them. I think he might have even hit the post with that as well, actually. Here's Mahara, finds Van Persie, and it's a goal. 12th goal of the season from Shaquille Van Persie. It's 3-0 before half-time. And again, the goals just keep on flying. Mahara with the assist on that one. There's still another highlight. This time Newcastle coming forward, but it's high and wide. I mean, this has been quite a breathtaking half. We are 3-0 up. Oh, no, I thought that might have been the end of the first half, but apparently we've still got time for more. It's gone out for a corner. I mean, we're only meant to be playing 4 minutes. We played 4 minutes and 33 seconds. So if this, I appreciate the referees enjoying the game. I'm enjoying it as well. But I don't really want to concede right on the stroke of half time. And there you go. That's the end of the first half. We've hit the woodwork 4 times in that first half. Right, well done, lads. Carry on as you were. I mean, they've made 3 substitutions. That's how badly their half's been going. Or their first half went, rather. Here's Escalada to Saliba. I mean, this is non-stop highlights, this game. If you're an Arsenal fan watching a game like this on the telly, you're going to be loving it. From a neutral perspective, I'm not sure you... Oh, Saka's throw. Oh, he's hit the woodwork again. 5 times we've hit the woodwork in this match. I think they might need to... Oh, now they've hit the woodwork. It's only registered 4 times for us then, but it definitely hit the woodwork just a minute ago. I know that for a fact. Right, Newcastle with the ball into the box, but it's gone wide. Approaching the hour mark, probably need to look at making substitutions. Newcastle have had 6 shots at goal now, but not a single one on target. Right, let's have a look at what we're going to do, because I think Palau can come on for Pataka. We've not really seen much of Pataka in this game. And maybe Kayunda comes on for Saliba. The problem is everyone's complacent. I don't like everyone being complacent. It seems unprofessional as much as anything else. But despite what the graphic down there says, we've definitely hit the post 5 times. Oh, that's a goal from Nwaneri. 21st of the season. Is that a Mahara assist from the free kick as well? I believe it will be. Yes, it is. Nwaneri is second of the game. We have another corner. Mahara will take it. Can he get an assist here? No, it's cleared. It's with Saka to Mahara. Calvo. Blocked. Makoku can bring it away for Newcastle now. I mean, you have to wonder, because in FM24, in any of the seasons I've done, Newcastle have not... Yasser Asprilla getting a goal back for them. It's now 4-1. Newcastle have not really done anything. They've just been mid to, you know, sort of just about qualifying for a European place type thing. And you have to look at it and just think, why are Newcastle never able to do anything in FM? You know, well, I'm going to bring Kai Havertz on for Bukayo Saka. Swap Kenta Mahara to the wide right position. We've also brought Giardini on for Zaire Emery. With 4-1, we don't really want Newcastle scoring any more goals. We'd like to keep a 4-1 lead, would be rather nice. Here's Havertz. Giardini, it's hit the crossbar again. I mean, this is ridiculous. How many times are we hitting the crossbar? It says there 5, but I know that is 6. Newcastle with the next highlight. I'm getting out of breath. I need to lay down after this. They're building from the... I mean, that Martinez at the start of the match was having an absolute belter of a game. Newcastle passing it around nicely. They've got the ball through to Profundi. Cross into the box. Oh, fiddlesticks. Referee should be disallowing this. Oh, it is offside. Oh, maybe it's not. They're reviewing it. Oh, it's been awarded. Yeah, you're a disgrace, ref. You really are. It's 4-2. Newcastle somehow found a way back into this game. Maybe it's because we were being complacent. I don't know. But that is disgusting that they've managed to get 2 goals and 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Disgraceful. The game's fixed. The referee's been bought. I don't like it. Right, well, the other game is Chelsea v Tottenham. I mean, Tottenham are doing really well as well this season. So, in terms of the second leg, we will come back for that one. Oh, I hate when it does that. Right, here we go. So, what I think we'll do next is come back for probably Newcastle versus Monaco in a couple of games' time. There will need to be a bit of a jump at some point, but this is a problem because we also want to do the Carabao Cup as well. So I think what we're probably going to do is not do the FA Cup game. We'll come back. The next 2 games, or the next 3 games we play against them is away from home. We'll come back in the next episode for Newcastle versus Everton, maybe. Not Newcastle versus Everton, Newcastle and Everton. Where are Wolves? Wolves are 8th. Yeah, probably do Newcastle Everton in the next game because then that'll be the second leg and another league game. We'll play Norwich, Derry, Newcastle, Monaco and Wolves off camera. And that will be in tomorrow's episode. So I hope you've enjoyed today's one. 14 goals. I thought 13 in the previous episode was a lot. But leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.